What's up? So I just got the news that Darvin Ham got fired as Lakers head coach. No surprise. I mean, that's what they do. The LeBron, the media. You know, um, I knew it was a wrap when, well, you want to know the obvious signs? LeBron was crying about not challenging the play. Anthony Davis was pouting and talking bad about him. And D'Lo, Enzo was crying with that Easter egg game that he had, and he was texting. Three of your main players pouting and acting. I hold this on LeBron and Anthony Davis's head because they're superstars and big time players. They know better. And they know how tough it is for a black head coach to keep and get a job in a situation. You ain't never seen. Um, that's why I'm so glad why I never wanted LeBron James back in Miami. I'm a Miami Heat fan for people that know. And I was so glad that he never will go back. And maybe if Pat Riley don't put his statue up, maybe I won't be too mad. He don't deserve it. He tried to get Eric Spoelstra fired. Eric Spoelstra been the two finals post LeBron James. Had they listened to what LeBron James wanted, who knows? Spoelstra got 2 chips, and he's been to 6 finals, which, considering how his underachievement with the team he's had with Jimmy Butler and Bam and everything go on, been to 2 finals in the last 4 years, if you listen to LeBron James. And people getting fired left and right because of his antics and his shenanigans. Now, Darvin Ham maybe he was in over his head, maybe he wasn't. We'll never know because he never got to coach the team. And this is one of the reasons why I'm so glad when LeBron James does retire. Be glad when he is gone. And Anthony Davis for that matter too. LeBron got a lot of audacity because he old and he ain't equipped to beating a team like Denver. Jokic is a better version of him at this stage, and he's old man. His points and his impact don't really impact much. You're not the same guy you were 10 years ago or 5 years ago. So who are we kidding? Darvin Ham got a lot out of you. And as far as Anthony Davis, Mr. Usually street clothes who actually played this year but growls and all that antics, you got a lot of nerve. You got outplayed too. You're not that dude. And then when LeBron James is done, you're going to probably end up being a third wheel on the team because you're not really a first wheel. You might be a legit second wheel, but you're not really that dude. Because if you were, you'd have stepped up to your teammate. Instead of slurping up to him, you should be telling your coach, I'm the number one option. Team should go through me. How soft is you? And so all this here with Darvin Ham, I hope Darvin Ham, he should get another job, but you know how they are. He had to slurp up the clutch sports. He had to be bought and paid for. I don't blame Rasheed Wallace for not taking an assistant coach job. Who would want to put up with that nonsense? They'll find somebody, but who? I mean, nobody wants to deal with a diva who's too old and then another diva who's kind of broken bones and he's getting old. I mean, that's not a great pick. They need to retool and pretty much flip that team into another mode because they're not competitive. Oh, if you listen to Shade McCoy and some of these other turkeys up here, you let him play 2 or 3 years, let him play. But ain't no one known they ain't no championship level team. That's not LA basketball. And they're nowhere near contending. They're pretenders. Last year they got fluky last year because against Memphis and against Golden State. They're not a top tier team. What happened this year is more of the norm. There's a reason why they've been bounced 2 of the last 3 years in the first round. Or got swept last year, or you want. Take your pick. They're not. You can't stop the aging process. Darvin Ham, we'll never know what kind of coach he could have been because he didn't really get to coach that team. He had to deal with LeBron's antics and Anthony Davis's antics, and then D'Lo up there texting when they had a big Easter egg when they needed him to play. And Jenny Buss is just a thought. She don't know nothing about getting a real team. She knows how to sell a team. She don't know about no real team ball. They have nothing there. It's a joke. It's embarrassing. And why the media to slurp up so much, I don't know. They're not winning anything. They're not in Denver and Minnesota's class. They're not in OKC's weight class. and let Dallas do something. I mean, really, if you ain't top 3 or 4, there's no way you can go. So you've been a playing tournament for what, 3 straight years? There's a reason you are what your, as Bill Parcells said, you are what your record is. Frank Vogel, who did win a ring with them in the bubble, I guess the Darvin Ham in tournament horseshoe church service trophy don't count for much. And that they really did. Please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like them. Peace.